Hello everybody, thank you for coming and happy Mother's Day. This first one is called Luna is My Mother. She whispers as I offer myself to the night. Intuitions crawl inside my belly. Premonitions dance underneath eyelids. This vessel, my altar of water, rolls, rocks toward her moonlight. Witching hour blues. Painfully awake, this mind overstimulated. Fear and desire race throughout my veins. I wonder which will win me over this time. The words I did not say crawl up the back of my throat. I seethe and spit them onto this page. Insecurity can be found smothered beneath the affairs of pride and rage. I will dismantle each and every bar of this cage. Guest at the altar. Spirit, I feel you, lost and desperate along my spine. I sense pain, harbored past lives. Won't you join me? Kneel and grasp these hands. Open the circle. Let us chant and dance. Mugwort cocoons are magic, auras at play. I sleep soundly for the first time in weeks, and I no longer fear ghosts. Notes on autumn. Packs gather under impeding darkness, licking at each other's wounds. Are we all wandering about the same exact maze? These transmutations timeless, we seek warmth in each other's furs. Feast, dream, reborn together upon the humble stage of words. Lucid dreaming. I fixate the way my eyes, the colors, shifting tides, these lips of mine terribly cracked, cup, sip, suck, say, throat rhymes, laugh roars, swallowed the seeds, took in esophagus, soul blossomed, vine stretch, thorns catch, scrolls of blood mixed with tears and 7 months of candle wax. The dying bouquet in my mouth is teaching me to listen. Be still and have patience. Crone's hands, gloved in cobwebs, rest on my shoulders. This love thing unravels, gathers, climbing fallen ladders, grounded yet flying, whole but utterly scattered. Never-ending diving, violet lightning, plush metal smoke, haze rising, stole all my breath, yet I cannot stop singing. Only just awakening, the reckoning, confusing lessons, relearning, perusing choices, compromise, balancing our voices, unconditional let go of expectations, and choosing to receive this love thing. My moon is in Leo. When Luna kisses the lion, I draw this pelt over my skull. Fixed flames evaporate all my water these nights. Protector, huntress, familiar is me, ferocious for stimulation, insatiable cravings. I know what I want, demand without apology. I'm fuming, ranting, deconstructing the patriarchy. I spread my energies too thin, ever-creasing intensity. Overheated impulsions scald and taunt me. But loyalty wrapped in a bow of pride, sleek cat appears by your side. I fiercely and fearlessly give as long as equality, respect, and justice and the rhyme. Let's play, roam, and be my mate for this climb. I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine. These tears are mine. Wishing well eyes, water remembers, slides, drips down into tea leaves, past life override. Melting me, washed away, yet caught, nets, emotional friction, burns, whiplash too, tossing me, sinking fast, realities. But soak me, please, salty healing. Trace my cheekbones, descend my neck, run back to join my heart. Oh, these tears are mine, mine, mine. The drawer. Long ago I tucked you in and locked you away. No longer safe for me, I did not want to play. Rest in pieces, my beloved, just barely 17. Here lies my world, here lies murdered femininity. I would pull you out in secret, admire, peek, and play. But psyche split over whether you could stay. The tears would flay whenever you tried to speak. I'm sorry I keep abandoning you. Poisoned autonomy, mind bruised by all the abuse, lost in gender dysphoric fog, destructive lullabies rain. I repeatedly strangled and revived my inner muse. Emergence. Now the drawer stays open. You go and rest as you please. Sucked out the last of the venom and purified our seas. I release you, together we run, collapse, soar, giggle, and cry. Shadow, it's been so long, but I never forgot how to fly, never forgot the grooves to our song. Come, let us take to the sky. Moonchild operates. Spooked, shadow at my side, I ran from me again, returned to the catacombs to dwell, numb, and hide. Pulling back the curtains, witnessing light for the first time in months. Clutching reverse 3 of swords, fate skips across shaky fingertips. Show me, shadow, saw me open. Let the stars and mother's light in. Help me draw these daggers from my heart. Hover, hold, heal with me. Suture, sew, seal my arteries, flesh, and souls back together. I smell of iron. Tears continue. My rains fill my cup once again. The fog has finally begun to clear. Blue moon. Teeth bared, wailing, falling apart. I am screeching, grotesque gargoyle in the dark. The anchor lodged in my breast drops suddenly. Indigo blues are spewing, chilled, even icy. Spell at the ready. I await death behind my fence of 9 wands. The crows screech, a battle cry, and I spot my reflection in the cat's eye. Total lunar eclipse. I snap, my branches bare, lonely mage hiding in her hair. Keep the smoke pluming mimics the cream waltzing in my coffee. Such high hopes after Mondays, so pretty, lovely, delicious, sugar of good intentions. The wild shores housed between my hips echo the love she gave to me. Rain clouds at my temples, sizzle, sear, flames erupt inside my rib cage. I unleash the forgotten middle child, convulsing, clawing its way out of me, nearly ready to escape this fleshy prison. Faith cradles me. Alone. I replay the same sonata all afternoon. Seduces my bones, somehow dancing across my tiny shell of a room. Reading my poems by candlelight, huddled hermit at the lantern, cackling at myself, a solitary art. I eat strawberries off my belly, spring for champagne, the lavender honey. Relaxed, humming, content. Perhaps even I am happy. Notes on clairvoyance. Vibrations, energies, communications, it's all I breathe. Crows, cats, and coins are following me. I am gray, chaotic good telepathy. Rules my days, here to be uncomfortable, the story of a slightly crooked stray. I accept help, assistance from all, nature, universe, spirit, divine, and goddess, regardless of all appearances. For any face, flesh, stone, or tree could be my goddess. Sometimes I wander, float, bask. The woman staring back at me, stranger veiled in the skins of my past. Sometimes she worries me, pushing, pulling, works to make it all last, straining all her might, but detached is her mask, dressed in loneliness within the looking glass. These days I turn the mirror against the wall or door while I rest. She and I need a break, reflection fast. When I do greet her again, we both look different. Meet halfway, fuse, contract. She is changing manifestation of my nature and perceptions and stained, toothy grin. She is home to me and shadow that I cast. Nothing but water. Little mermaid clasps gemstones to her aquamarine heart. Guests stop by, she relinquishes the tides, waves carry them away, feelings drag like hooks across her face, tired of staring, finding herself again alone. When she swims, her pain eases, still sinking, spinning, thirsty, full of dreaming. In between the worlds is her home. Nothing but water is her throne. My magic is changing. It's flowing, oozing all of a sudden so fast. The light has returned. Paint myself all the colors with intermittent shades of gray. I set fire to the corpses of 7, 13, 16, 22, and even yesterday. I watch my selves burn, eat of my ashes, pray, Earth kisses my knees, its flooding suddenly makes funeral pyres, a flaming fleet of me's. I watch and wait, I watch and wade, and watch my shells return to sea. My magic, it's growing, evolving, multiplying quick. I cannot seem to even keep track of it. My eyes spring open, awake, electric. Just when I got comfortable, swallowed in midnight, sparks, sun, warmth, consume the cauldron, a sign, omen, that all will be all right. My heart is crying. It's crying for you, it's crying for me, and it's crying for all of them too. It's crying for the goddess and my teenage self on his filthy mattress. It's crying anguished tears inside the haunted house of shattering, imploding PTSD mirrors. Chemical imbalance alternates chokehold on depressive and manic. My heart is crying, yes, but strange, new, frightening, and happy tears too. It's crying because you saw right through. It's crying for the pain and pleasure I consented to. It's crying because I love and hate what I continue to manifest. It's true. What lifts me, makes me levitate, also chains me just close enough to the addictive, toxic fumes. My heart is crying onto tarot cards. This devil and the lovers destroy and create inside of me. Chaotic, cyclical debauchery of three. My magic, conscious and subconscious, duke it out in this ring. My heart is crying because my tower is crumbling fast. I really need to jump. Nothing solid in the past. It's crying because you freak me out. Licked desires from my skin, cracked a grin, and spat me back out. My heart is crying, I am a mess. I quit my job, sobbed for days, and buzzed my head again. My dear, dear one, I'll let you know if I can handle where this leads, if I have the strength to see you again. I should tell you, I do not shower. Your smell sticks to this flesh. Within the threads of my sweater, I light candles, pray, wishing for you to be blessed, hoping you will stay. My mind is tumbling. What can this mean? Time feels different when I'm not with him. The sun and moon beg for balance as I practice impromptu magic. I used to believe I couldn't love when I am in this many pieces, but I love how you look at me now that I shed my winter coat. We skip, walk, and run, climb, make love, ultimately art. We nap, play, take a break wrapped in each other's arms, cahoots in our verbal and unspoken thoughts. Their lips feel like a home for mine, and for the first time, there is time. Love is the only word I conjure. Love is always the answer. Love is waiting, and love is real. I want to play fair. I cannot speak it, only write it I can. I hope I don't scare you off like the others. I am not attached to outcome because I cannot get hurt again. But I love what we manifest. Our magic rules the air. This fusion is growing on me, and I need to be honest. I wanna play fair. I was spooked at first, you see, it's in my nature, conditioned by past lovers to run before they saw all I am made of. Trauma-inducing gender dysphoria, merry-go-round one after another. You get tired of giving only to be tread on. I convinced myself I didn't want to be with anyone else. Short-term affairs never stay longer than the phase of the honeymoon's waning. Bittersweet volcanic endings, dead ends relenting. What to do when alone feels safe, but loneliness really bites? When the symptoms soothe yet corner and petrify you. But I feel I can stick out my bluest of the teary blues with you, be vulnerable, communicate true. I love you, fire demon, trapped in a wizard's heart, I do. I suspect you are the Knight of Cups I drew today from the deck. I am finding the more time I spend with you in the dark, the more I am able to let the past fall apart. I'm almost 25. I'm almost 25, and he's the first one to give me all I deserve and then some. The first to really care outside of the bedroom, to remind me, again, repeat, I am valid, worthy. The first to make me cry by only guitar strings, to share, connect, fulfill, focus so completely. The first to show themselves without shame or inhibitions. The first to manifest powerful relationship magic with. Tantric eyes, our moons dance and eclipse. The first to embrace, in fact worship my masculine. The first time my hand feels truly safe. My grip finally relaxes, loosens. For the first time, there is time to exhale, explore, blush. I celebrate, revel with you in this love we create. Let you, trust you with my light while I dance feral in your shadows. Licking all the flames, digest and patiently drum, awaiting all our tomorrows. The witch observes. This dark wizard studies, me toe to crown, twice a third time round. A scientist I see, testing his hypothesis, triple checks that I exist, proof that I lay next to him.
Beck, 2 minutes.
Okay. Notes from an insomniac with dermatillomania. Oh, Wolfie, I cannot sleep either, it seems. Awoke to blood on my hands and down my neck, anxiety swelling. I kept on picking negative coping skills at 2 a.m. in the morning. It's a trance. I entertain it again and again. Disassociate. The mirror an outback. Dreamy Pangea, I'm back. This escape where I abandon myself shortly in the pain. Push, pop, poke, pry. Release pent-up energies and these feelings I cannot seem to ride. Tell me, does my aura read insane? I pick myself apart quite literally. Fear pumps my lungs while the nightmares keep stewing. But frigid water shock me back into this body. Flesh and spirit, I am sorry. Clip my talons, dressed wounds, this black swan is now healing. Give away my stress to goddess and forgiveness by 3:30. My dear, I hope you can love a pocked, scarred, scabbed, and slightly chilled to the bone, sleepless, borderline city kitty like me.
Big hand for Beck.